I'm sure you've all heard of the tree of life. It crops up in most cultures, but have you ever seen a tree of life that size? Well, I haven't, and I'd like to know more about it. Atish?
Hi David.
Good to see you.
You too.
Very good to see you. You guys do have the most exceptional stock. I mean, you really do.
Thank you very much. Well, this is one of my unique pieces. Probably one of our most symbolic ones.
Right.
It actually represents different cultures and different religions. I'm sure a lot of people who've read into Tree of Life have a different viewpoint. We've had this piece, which is produced by an Indian artisan from Rajasthan. He actually made it for a big mansion within Rajasthan.
Now, Rajasthan is what part of India?
It's part of northwest of India,
Northwest
towards the
India.
Pakistan border.
Okay, so it must have been one heck of a home.
Yeah, huge home. It actually was designed for their living room stroke meditation room to remind people about nature and the cycle of life and rebirth.
Right.
And as a Hindu myself, and as it was designed for a Hindu home, it shows the whole cycle of from birth, death and rebirth.
So that's what it's all about. It's a bit like, memento mori, reminding you that, nothing is eternal, everything changes, nature is born and nature dies.
Yeah, I mean, if you go through in a bit more depth into the product,
yeah,
you will see here the branches lead up to the sky, which is basically leading into heaven.
Okay.
And from going right back down to the roots, which are going into earth, which shows back a whole reincarnation of rebirth. And as you slowly move up, you will see 5 birds, which actually represents 5 stages of human life.
Okay.
And that actually comes from the Egyptian side, which shows you from infancy to all the way to maturity.
Okay, so this idea of the tree of life really does cut right across different cultures, doesn't it?
Yeah. All cultures, all religions.
Yeah.
Everyone will have a different view or meaning to it.
Yes.
But it was there for balance, harmony, peace, and just, if you can imagine again being in a meditation room, just give that kind of peacefulness.
And sort of get your life into order, bring things into perspective. That's what it's all about, I think, isn't it? Yeah.
Correct.
Okay, it is a magnificent thing. I'm assuming it is a one-off. I mean, there's no doubt.
It is a one-off. There do exist very miniature versions of this, which are probably no more than 15 to 18 inches.
I've seen them at the antiques fairs.
Yes, very, very small.
Table pieces.
Yeah, very tall table pieces. This is very, very unique.
Yeah.
I hope the camera can show you the height, but this is up to about 2 meters.
Okay, well, you stay there and we'll sort of get it into perspective.
Of the height.
There you go, look at that. I mean, it's dramatic beyond belief. So the person that commissioned this was obviously very wealthy. You bought it?
We bought it from a dealer.
Yeah.
The price currently now for this is £75,000.
75,
yeah,
right.
The actual value actually goes up every year because the price of brass dramatically goes up. So currently it's at that price point. It is solid brass. It weighs slightly over 100 kilos.
Right.
Putting it up at its location takes a little bit of a while.
I can
imagine.
imagine.
It was actually abseiled.
Abseiled up?
Yeah. Up,
really?
So, yeah,
really?
Because of the weight.
So I imagine then, Atish, that is going to stay there until you've sold it. You're not going to move it off that wall and try it anywhere else.
We don't. It is actually one of our feature pieces. Is for the entrance of our gallery.
But you are selling it?
We are selling
right,
it. Right,
fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, it's the best and the biggest tree of life I have ever seen. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.